Neuro basses, yes. We're gonna make some together that are gonna sound something like this. If everything goes well, because we could make like a challenge where it's like, okay, Serum is literally just gonna be 2 tune saws, and then that's it, and everything else has to come from outside. So where are they gonna sit? Yeah, there. Or something, whatever. So I actually wanted to go up with a pitch bend. Okay, cool. That sounds boring. Okay, let's beef him up. I'm gonna use the Serum distortion as well, because we need to distort everything we can out of this. So something that's very useful here, for example, is the color in the distortion section down here to like accentuate a certain frequency range. I want a little just auto filter just because. Should it stay there or should it go down again? These are the questions that keep me awake at night. It should go down again. This is like my default setup for the vocoder, the default preset. Yeah, that's already better. I like that more. To glue it back together, standard multi-band compression setup, we could make it more bubbly. But we've already done that on the vocal and the chords, so we're not doing that again. Good old fat wreck. So that's all really cool now. And this chain is beefing this up very nicely. Now, we can go into Serum and start messing with it, because now a little change here will actually affect a lot. Like we can filter this here, or phaser or something, I don't know. Yeah, the resonance is gonna make it a little weird. But what I like here is, for example, if I was filtering this here, I might put a delay with a very short time linked, and a filter on like, I don't know, somewhere around here. And now, if this is automated, this thing's giving us a little bit of like a tonal delay. Tail, that's filtered too. So that's kind of cool. And now we can make this like, like do something that has to do with purpose in the track. I'd also, in situations like this, if I have like this one moment where I want the tail to be heard, like the tail that this is adding now, I might put in this like in verse on here. So it only is like giving it this little tail. That's like a cool little artifact in there. Or just put some chorus on it and it gets really wide and immediately sounds a lot cooler than this little tiny addition. Yeah, and also with this is losing a bit of its character now and its cleanliness. We can bring this in though. I like that. I like that idea. So it starts clean. There we go, that's cool. And just for flavor, we could have 2 peaks moving around in the equalizer. Oh, okay, that's getting distorted. That's gonna be a little intense. So just a little bit, but alternatively to a peak, we could make it a notch. And now we have a little bit more of that phasery kind of feeling. There we go, that's cool, and that's a lot cleaner again. It's almost sounds like we've added a form, and it's interesting how it like works both ways, isn't it? Either you can add a phaser and it cuts out certain bits and it sounds vocally, or you're adding form and peaks and it sounds vocally. Also, to this point, we've been using a very boring saw wave. What if we had something else? Imagine the possibilities. Oh, that sounded terrible. Maybe something more in the square wave region. Yeah, this one has like a lot of fifth in its harmonic. That's immediately getting distorted a lot. Or if we had something like squares with additional harmonics coming in. Okay, yeah, that's very aggressive. Actually, no, let's get back to the saw. I like that. That's nice and clean. We could even, like, last thing, then I'll stop with this sound. We could have a vibrato, LFO3 going on the master tune, being like Like a little trembling vibrato maybe up here, a little more. I can just be on. I wanted to fade it in like nice and elegantly, but technically we can, because we already have this. It's like programming. We already have this one automation that's going up. So if we apply this to the strength of LFO3, then we already have something bringing this in for us. That's like when it turns more into programming. That's cool. Okay, I need one more sound actually.